Well, one of the men at the center of the Netflix series Making a Murderer could soon be released from prison.
Yeah, a federal appeals court today upheld a lower court ruling that Brendan Dassey's confession was coerced.
New at 10, Rebecca Clough explains what's next. Rebecca.
George and Carol, the clock is starting again on Brendan Dassey's case. The state now has 90 days to either retry him, let him out, or appeal.
Lawyers and supporters for Brendan Dassey are calling today a win.
It's a huge victory for Brendan and his family.
Dassey was convicted in 2007 with his uncle, Stephen Avery, for the murder of Teresa Halbach. He's serving a sentence of life in prison. A district court ruled last year investigators coerced the then 16-year-old into confessing.
A federal magistrate judge in Milwaukee had ordered Brendan Dassey to either be released or to be retried. What the judge found was that his confession was improperly obtained.
The state appealed that ruling to a panel of 3 judges in Chicago. They said Dassey's constitutional rights were violated. What's next? Dassey doesn't go free. The state has 90 days to either release him, retry him, or the state can appeal once again.
Today's decision was just a 3-judge panel. You can ask the whole court, all the sitting judges, to hear the case.
Wisconsin Attorney General Brad Schimmel says he'll do just that, or take it to the Supreme Court. In a statement, he also said he sends his condolences to the Halbach family as they, quote, suffer through another attempt by Mr. Dassey to relitigate his guilty verdict and sentence. Avery's former attorney says this could have an effect on Stephen Avery's case.
Stephen has a new lawyer now who's going to be evaluating this, and if there's any way that she can use what's happened in the federal court in Brendan's case to help Stephen, I'm sure she will.
Buting also says he believes there's a good chance Dassey could get bail now, something his attorney would have to petition the court for. George and Carol?
All right, thank you, Rebecca.
Meanwhile, Dassey's uncle, Stephen Avery, is waiting for his next legal step. Last month, Avery's attorneys filed a 1,200-page motion. It laid out her argument for why her client deserves a new trial. Avery remains in prison while a judge decides if the motion has any merit.